Uh-oh, I've got a problem. I've got a big knot that needs to go through this device. It just won't fit. So what am I going to do? Well, I'm going to show you how to fix this problem. First thing I'm going to do is lock this device off. Then I can drop this. And I'm going to pick up my handy dandy load release hitch. Now this may look a little complicated at the moment, but I'm going to show you how to tie this in a minute. But first I want to show you how to use it, how it fixes a problem. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab two prusiks and I'm going to tie two triple wrap prusiks, tandem. So there's one, and let's tie a second one. Clean these up a little bit so they'll grab. Go ahead and set them. Okay, so I got two prusiks above my device. Now I'm going to take my load release hitch and put it in my anchor plate, and then I want to load these two prusiks on the other end. Okay, just like that. Then I want to go ahead and set these. Okay, make sure they grab. And now what I have is two prusiks with my load release hitch. And now what I can do, I'm going to be transferring from my load from my Petzl ID, my lowering device, onto this system here. So I'm going to unlock my device and I'm going to lower until all my weight is on this system here. Okay, at this point I can undo my Petzl ID, open it up, get that knot past the device, and then go ahead and put it back in our system. Okay, I want to lock my device off. Our knot's past it, and what I'm going to do next is I'm going to untie my load release device. Okay. Okay. So after I get my two half hitches untied, I've got a munter hitch right here, and I'm going to lower that, and I've only got 50 pounds on here, so it's going to be a lot of friction. And I'm going to lower that until my Petzl ID captures the load again. Okay, at this point my device has captured the load, and then I can take this off, and we can go ahead and shorten this back up in case we need it again. Okay, flip your knot. Okay, now we're back to where we started. Okay, and then we're going to tie our quick release knot, and then tie a couple half hitches, and then we can take this device off the system. Set that aside in case we need it again. We can take our prusiks off, set them aside in case we need them. Okay, so that's ready to go in case we need it again for whatever reason. And now I've got my knot past my device. Hold on to my tail, unlock it, and then we can continue lowering. Just like that. Okay, so there you go. That is a load release device, and in the next segment I'm going to show you how to tie 2 or 3 different versions of this, or maybe in a fourth. There's more than one way of tying that, but a load release hitch is for solving problems, and I'm going to show you how to do that next. Okay, so here's version 1 on how to tie a load release hitch. What you'll need is an 8mm cord about 32 feet long, and on one end just tie a simple 8-ounce bight to start out with. And you also need 2 carabiners. Just clip a carabiner in, okay? And if you don't have a partner to help you, just make yourself an anchor somewhere. And so you have another carabiner that's fastened to something. It'll make your life a whole lot easier. Okay, so figure 8 on a bight, carabiner. We want to put it in just like this, and then we can do the same thing here. Okay, so at this point you're going to have this right here, and right here is where you want to tie a munter. Okay, you want a munter with the tail coming out to the outside. Okay, so just like that. Okay, the tail's on the outside, and load that. So this is what you'll have. Okay, now we want this to be short, because the shorter it is, the more length you'll be able to give once you actually employ it. So when you pull this, you're going to flip your munter. Just get it nice and short, and then pull down, and the munter will flip back over, like all munters do. Okay, that's a pretty decent length. Now we want to do just like a munter mule overhand, basically, at this point. And we want to just create a slip knot right here. Give yourself plenty of tail. Okay. Now we can go ahead and tie an overhand right here, or a couple half hitches, doesn't matter. I prefer a couple half hitches personally, but overhand will work just fine. And just tie you another one. Okay, so there you go. That is a load release hitch. And then the munter will go towards your load. So just remember that. And make sure that the reason I've got the wide part of this carabiner with the munter is you want the munter to have enough room to work. And because if I were to put it on this other end, on this D-shaped carabiner, it would pinch it, and we don't want that. Okay, so to employ it, you would just untie your half hitches, which will leave you with a slip knot. Pinch it up here before you undo your slip knot. Okay, and then at this point, this is your device. Give the tail some slack, and you can see there's a lot of friction here, and it will slowly deploy. Okay, stop it, you pull down, and then if you want to retie it, pull back up. Your munter's going to flip it back over. Okay, tie your tie your slip knot, and then a couple half hitches. And that will finish off your load release device. Okay, or you can just tie an overhand knot, whatever you prefer. But that's it. It's version 1. And I'll show you another version here shortly.